Yeah, man. Timeout. We in here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hurry up and get to it. We got people in here that got to get to bed because they got to get to
you the first one. Just because we speaking the truth.
Word. Nah, everybody in this in here be working hard. So
Yo, man.
Everybody got a job and we work hard. So, yeah, we going to go ahead and get into it. You already know I'm Luna Goon. To my left, we got Brother Jay. To the right, you already know.
You got P.
And your boy Coop.
Man,
what up?
Timeout Podcast. You see this, send to a friend. Let people know. You know what I'm saying? We do this on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, but today we was running a little late. But yeah, now we're going to get right into it. NBA, sad to say, Brooklyn Nets and fucking got swept by Boston. You know what I'm saying? These young kids are showing it that they got it. LeBron definitely didn't make it this year, but just to see Brooklyn get swept like that.
It's injuries, man. Injuries.
Who
was hurt?
Yo, who they had on the bench? Simmons. They ain't have all their players. If everybody has all their players
since last year.
Yeah, but if you make a trade in the middle of the season and then you don't have your player, one of your big three, I mean, a lot of people, look at LeBron was out. Yo, Ben Simmons was out. A lot of people were sitting in the league. Like everybody, Anthony Davis was hurt.
I'm just going to say this.
People was hurt.
No one in the world could have told me that a Kyrie Irving and a Kevin Durant would have got swept in the first round of the playoffs. That's all. I don't care who.
They ain't had if they had Harden, would they have got swept?
I would have put up my whole life savings and told you that they wouldn't have got. You understand? I was like, I wouldn't say they had won the series.
Been a 3 and 4.
With Kevin Durant,
if they would have been fully healthy, then we would be saying something
Kyrie
different.
was healthy, but Durant was healthy,
and Ben Simmons was what?
What was he? Did you see Ben Simmons? He haven't played since he sold out in Philly.
Right, and they had Harden.
He haven't played. He haven't.
Like you're not being real.
And look at Harden. Harden's open right now, looking like he's drinking Heineken and Budweiser.
Be realistic though. They didn't have. They had a player that they had on the team that didn't play. That's what I'm saying. Lakers didn't have a player that played. They had Anthony Davis. He was out, right? When you don't have your certain key components, then anything can happen. You can't say, yo, these two players, they not going to be strong enough, and they was outsized on the team.
I can agree with you because the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs because they definitely got outplayed. They didn't even make the play-in tournament with a LeBron James in a Westbrook.
I just like how long.
Your market is there anybody in the comments?
Has the Nets been in Brooklyn?
I was bitching. Not bitching.
How long?
I don't want to leave them out. Yo, what up?
Close to like 15 years or something like that.
No, I don't think it was that long. Honestly,
that Brooklyn has become the Nets in when they built the Barclay and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
15 years ago?
I don't think it was that long.
Something like that, close to it. But
it's been a while.
How many times have they been to the playoffs?
I think this is the second time.
Like, when was the last time the Knicks was like that, though?
The Knicks made the playoffs last year.
We
didn't get swept.
Like
we lost though. We didn't get swept though, and we lost in the play-in tournament.
And they pretty much,
if I'm not mistaken,
they pretty much came to Brooklyn with a whole different team, didn't they?
Listen, you got Aldridge. You got what's that guy from the Lakers? Who used to dunk on people? The LA Clippers. I'm not mistaken. What's his name again?
Griffin.
Jordan.
Griffin.
Yeah.
All right. You have Durant. You have Irvin. You got that guy that came over there from San Antonio with the dreads shooting the 3-pointers. You got Curry.
The rookie.
You got the other Curry.
Bro, them cats been in the league. You naming people from 10 years ago. Blake Griffin ain't Blake Griffin. He not Blake. That's
why he stayed on the bench.
How many games?
That's why he stayed on the bench.
Did you see the last 2 games? Yo, Blake Griffin had more heart than them younger cats
Blake,
out there.
He got heart.
Did you
the
see?
Nigga can't jump like how he jumped.
Oh, he was jumping.
Is that the same Blake that was throwing?
Nah, they put him in at the last couple games.
He still outplayed. He still was outplaying players that was on his team and other teams.
He don't even count. He don't count.
Okay, you got Durant. You would have you thought they would have got swept?
But This is the thing.
You ain't
That's what I'm
listening.
saying.
No, but this is the thing. They
Sweat.
locked them down.
Yo,
They
listen,
double
I'm not
team
looking at a team
Durant
if they
and they
got
double
all they
team
players.
Kyrie.
That's your team, Brooklyn.
So now, if you're double teaming Durant and Kyrie, and those are the only two people that's on your team that you
He
rely
didn't even
on.
see the game.
I seen the game.
Which
Yo,
one?
What the Knicks do? The Knicks was. What you talking about? Knicks had everybody. And what's them niggas' excuse?
Yo.
But you ain't see the game.
I seen the game. You seen the game. What are you talking about? Nigga, I seen the Knicks sitting at home. They was watching the game with me. And they was healthy. Yo, they was healthy. And we
Rose, I know you watching
let's
this
talk about the
shit,
Nets.
nigga.
The Nets got Kyrie and they got Durant.
Give me-
and you
give-
going
give-
against
give-
you
give-
going against
hey,
Boston.
throw
who got-
Kyrie and
who's
Durant
fully-
on the Knicks.
Who's fully healthy and loaded.
Throw
And what they
Kyrie
was
and
doing.
Durant on the Knicks. I guarantee you
Yo,
they make the playoffs.
All right,
that
well,
was
get
so
RJ.
funny,
Get
yeah.
RJ. What RJ do? We gonna talk about the Nets. Let's talk about the Knicks.
RJ's busting
They
ass.
was fully healthy. They busting ass in
RJ
the regular
busting ass.
season.
Yeah, nah. To be honest, and I thought the Knicks was gonna have it with Randolph and everything, but he
Listen,
fucked
man.
it up at the end. There.
We talking about the New Jersey, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Boston Celtics.
Oh yeah, nah. To be honest, Tatum and they had a team that had chemistry.
They,
know what I'm saying?
Boston has the number one defense in the league,
And they
also.
number one ranked in the East, ain't they?
I think they was number 2, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was Miami or Milwaukee who was number 1, but I think they came number 2 slot.
I was shocked. I thought it was at least gonna be a couple wins, not like a sweep. That shit, I was even my girl.
That's
I
all
was
I'm
getting
saying.
pissed
I'm not
off.
saying win
I
or
was getting
lose, they was
pissed off
hurt.
watching because I'm just like, yo, what the
That's
fuck?
what I was saying. Would you thought they would have got like
I
swept
would've-
each game, 4 games in a row, like bam.
Nah,
bam,
the first
bam.
one, if it wasn't for that rookie
And
missing them
Brooklyn-
free throws,
and-
they would have
and-
made it.
And I'm gonna be
that
honest
first
with you,
one.
I think 2 out of the 4 games, matter of fact, 3 out of the 4 games they lost by like 2 points. And one was a
The
buzzer
free
beater.
throws, man,
So
them
it was
shits-
right
that
there.
shit
It was
come
right
down
there.
to it.
I'm just saying swept. That's all I'm saying. With it.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off. I'm sitting there trying to explain this shit because before the whole season, that 7-game series happened, I'm like,
Tatum.
to my girl, I'm like, yo, they got this, they got the.
Nah.
she talking shit like
I didn't. Yo,
nah,
it was
I
the
don't
way
wanna talk about it.
the way I was looking at the game. I saw like if you got a car, like they wasn't setting up no pick and rolls. They wasn't running plays. It was just like, yo, give it to Durant. They double teaming Durant, and Durant is trying to force it a lot of the times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just give it up or run some type of play. And they was trying to force it too much. But at the end of the day, they was just giving it to their best play and just letting them go loose. But
Well, you see, Kyrie
Yeah.
said he's gonna dedicate himself to the team. So
that's why Harden left, because he was mad. He was like, man, you better go get that shot. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm out of here. Because Harden, I think he the one who requested a trade anyway. He was like, man, this is some BS over here, whatever's going on.
then now, see, to be honest, if you in the league and you just trying to get that championship, that ring, I understand it, but
Don't get it twisted. I'm not a
Like-
Brooklyn fan, but I love KD and I love
I don't
Irving.
see too many people trying to stay
But
where
I'm
they
not.
started.
And I like
you know
Curry.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm
but
gonna stay
I'm
here.
not a.
But look what y'all just saying. Y'all keep saying they got swept, right? Yo, Kyrie didn't play half the season, right?
Yeah, no, but he
All
made
right.
it to the playoffs.
Ben Simmons didn't play the whole season. So who else on there carried the team? Who else was there?
Durant.
Durant is in the
One
top 3
person.
player in the
Durant,
NBA.
Now-
Durant, but then you got
He in
the
the top
rookies. You
3
got-
players in
you
the
got, You
NBA.
got
It
Homeboy
don't matter.
Dredge, you got
Yo,
Brown.
Arguably the top
Okay,
1 in
so
the NBA.
He
You can argue with him.
So one man can carry a whole team, is what you're saying,
Allen Iverson.
right? One man can carry a team. Is that what you're saying? Because
No.
I'm
You need at least
I'm not
3
saying
people.
carry a team.
So,
I'm just saying
you
at least
saying-
win a game. That's all I'm saying. One
Okay,
game at
so-
home, get swept. That's
All
all
right,
I'm saying.
So then that one man at home, you saying one man can carry a team and win a game? Is that what you're saying? It's either yes,
Yes.
or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Michael
So-
Jordan.
So then you blaming Kevin Durant, but then you got 5 NBA players because
I'm really
No,
blaming the
listen,
coach.
listen.
I'm really blaming the coach.
It ain't the coach's fault.
Steve
You know what I'm saying?
Nash.
Like, he ain't calling no plays and like he ain't playing plays in. I'm looking at the game. I'm like, yo, this dude.
I understand what he's saying though, because if you got Kyrie Irving and you got Durant, like, there's no way you get swept.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Like,
One game,
like,
one
yeah,
playoff game, 4 games. You got
But
4
it was close.
Yeah, it
games.
was close ones.
But they
I admit
have
that.
rookies
They got swept.
playing.
They got swept, but then our New York team that's fully healthy
after that,
doesn't make it at all till the first round.
After some
What's
point,
that
But
excuse?
we don't got Hall of Fame players.
It doesn't
after
matter.
some
Who's on the
point, though,
team?
where's
You got
the
2 Hall of
coach
Famers.
at?
The person
You
that
actually got 4 Hall of Fame players.
Okay.
Because
The fir-
Aldridge and his old ass and Griffin's going down.
Right,
there
so
now.
that's the
Now,
Knicks' fault.
after
The Knicks
that,
they
now,
got
where's
shit.
the coach
So
at,
they
though?
gonna stay that way they are.
Because now you're supposed to
So the
change
person
the
that
play.
the person that you see at the end of the bench, right? You think is a scrub. That was an All-American. So there's no excuse. R.J. Barrett, all of these people that they have on their team, I don't care Hall of Famers or not. They're NBA players, all have contracts. There's no excuse for them not to make it.
You got all-stars,
anywhere.
superstars.
And you right.
Superstars.
And they made it to the
You know what I'm
playoffs
saying?
and they got swept.
You got
so
like-
now
you got
what? What's Nick's excuse though? What's their excuse? We talking about the
Nick's
Nets-
excuse?
the
I
Nets.
think,
What's
me
their
personally,
excuse?
Dolan.
What's their excuse?
The ownership.
Dolan is the one that's on the court shooting the basket. So we blaming Dolan for them balling or what?
No, he won't let the.
So the Nets,
he won't let it start. You have to have an organization. You can't just have a fucked up ownership
Bro,
and
at
just
the end
and just
of-
blame it on
at-
the players.
at the end
You
of the day,
understand?
you gotta
It comes
put the
from the
ball
top
in the
down.
hoop.
It comes from ownership to the water boy. You know what I'm saying? It's all like a family when it comes to winning. It ain't just
Nah.
like you can't be bumping. How you gonna? Your coach
You gotta
gonna be
put the
bumping
ball
heads
in the
with
hoop.
You know what I'm saying? Every 2 years you got a new coach. You know what I'm saying? You trading off players. You're overpaying players that don't deserve the money.
When they come down to it, you gotta
That's
put
what
the
I
ball
think.
in the hoop.
But give me I take a Kyrie and a Durant any day.
You can
On
take
New York.
whoever, but at the end of the day, it's no excuse. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
no excuse.
Like, yo, they got the money there,
And
and they still can't do it. They can't do what they've been doing
look at them
before.
sports networks. They chewing their ass out right now. They chewing them out. They chewing all 3 of their ass out. They chewing Kyrie ass out. They chewing Durant ass out, and they chewing the coach ass out, Steve Nash.
Yeah,
all of
right.
them on all platforms.
So check. So my man put up a post today, Quincy, right? He said, "Yo, Stephen A. Smith is going super hard on."
He was wrong for that. Though.
Listen, he going hard on Kyrie. He going. Does he do that to Tom Brady? Yo, what was Tom Brady's excuse? You know what I'm saying? Does he do that?
Brady got like how many rings Brady got?
It's you only as good as your last game. Look, we not talking history.
Brady is a different breed.
What happened this season? What happened this season?
Who?
Or football?
Yeah.
Oh, Brady, they didn't make it.
All right,
make it.
that's what we talking about. We ain't talking about what he did in the previous. Right now, he's on
And
the Buccaneers.
Brady's 40-something years old.
And
Imagine that.
And he choosing to play, and they choosing
40,
to
like
pay him.
45. 45 years old.
So listen,
with 6 rings.
There's always an excuse though.
And
That's
went
what
to
you're saying.
and left one team and went to another team and won a ring.
Yeah.
In their first year. That haven't had a ring in years.
Okay.
Just left the team and just went over there and like, all right, put the team on my back and I'm gonna win it.
That's what he did. That's all.
no, all right,
that's,
no,
that's
go
all
ahead.
history.
I
But
wanna
what
hear.
we talking about is last season, and he ain't do a motherfucking thing, right? Forget
They
what
made it
team
to
he
the
came.
playoffs. His numbers was good.
Yo,
his
he-
numbers was great.
and he didn't
And he
do
made
it-
the playoffs.
But like, did he win?
No, he didn't win it all.
All right, that's
There's only
what I'm
one
talking
team
about.
that's gonna win though.
You keep talking about what he did with the Patriots, and 5-6 years ago he got this ring. He came to this team. What did he do right now? He didn't do that.
I guarantee you, if they had a 4-game series, it'd be different,
Yeah,
bro.
but we don't.
You got all I'm saying
But
is
we don't.
all I'm saying is this.
Football is
I'm not
one
saying
and done, baby.
all-
Come with
all
your
I'm
A
saying-
game.
all I'm
Go
saying
hard
is-
or go home.
He got 6.
You know what I'm saying?
He got 6.
He got 6. It's all right. It's all right.
It's guys that's one. It's
But why
like
they
Carmelo.
paying him now?
Carmelo's trying to get 1.
Why they paying him now?
Ewan ain't get 1.
Listen, we not talking.
Barkley ain't get 1.
This nigga talking about
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
else. We talking about Brady. We talking about the Nets. Fuck you and all of this.
I'm telling you about
we
Brady.
talking
Brady's
we
a
talking about
GOAT.
Brady.
Brady's a GOAT.
He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
Nah,
And
I ain't
what
gonna say the
happened?
greatest of all time.
So what's a GOAT?
A GOAT is
A greatest of all time. That's what it stands for.
Oh, that's what it does?
GOAT.
Okay, well,
the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So he ain't a GOAT.
He's
then.
definitely a GOAT then.
So
He
so
must
then
be-
He's,
he's
so then
definitely-
he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Then what did he do?
He got 6 rings.
He got 6 rings. What does he have now? He's over here at this.
But that what makes him a GOAT,
No,
getting 6
all right,
rings.
he's
If he
a
never
GOAT.
had 6 rings,
But
he
they
wouldn't be
paying
a
him.
GOAT.
What they're paying him because he's a GOAT. But he didn't produce that.
He did last year.
Did he produce that?
He's been in the team 2 years.
He won a chip
He
this
won
year?
one the first year, and the next year he didn't win. And then went to the playoffs.
That's what
and
we're
he had a
talking
good
about.
season.
So when you the GOAT, you saying he's the greatest of all time, because first you said he was, and then you said he wasn't. So now they paying him for that. So Kyrie and them, they lost. So what Stephen A. Smith was doing, he was blasting them. It's like, when you win.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree
So
with
when
what
you
Stephen was saying to
win,
them.
Stephen A.
No, I don't agree what he was saying to Ben Simmons, but I agree what he was saying to Kyrie. Maybe he got to bring the same heat to Brady because they ain't win this year.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. We're not talking about how many rings he won. We're talking about what he did in the season. He didn't do nothing.
But you can't blame that on Brady. You got to blame that on Stephen A. Smith.
So then you can't blame that on freaking Kyrie and them. You got to blame that on Stephen A. Smith. We talking about their productivity.
I don't know, man. If you
gonna be
all I was saying, one game.
Be fair, you gotta be fair across the
one
board.
Game.
You can't say
would
Kyrie
you thought they
and
were
them,
Would you thought they got swept?
Honestly, if I was to go ahead and bet on if we at Las Vegas and we betting on the table, I would have at least bet that they would have at least.
That's what I'm saying.
And in the game, right? You would have bet on Brady.
But
right?
I would have been.
In the football game, you would have bet on Brady, right? Yeah, he's the
GOAT,
right?
Not really, because the only reason why when it comes to football is it comes down to that kicker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If the nigga can get you down to that 30, the 40-yard line, that's all that counts.
You betting on the bucket. Who you putting your money on? You gonna put your money on the kicker? You gonna put your money on Brady, right? You gonna put it on his team?
Yeah, you ain't gonna put it on
his team.
Right.
Yeah,
you done lost your breath.
He's gonna be he's not the underdog in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always gonna be that favoritism because he done showed his time and time again. He did lose, but he came right back. Now we're gonna see what he's gonna do again.
Right, but you would have lost though.
I would have lost that last one. Look at, I'm not the only one that would have lost. Prince Montana
money.
said he lost plenty of money on that.
All right, but that's what I'm saying. But if I'm asking you, like if you was betting on that game, who you would have bet on? You would have bet on Brady's team.
Who they lose to? I wonder who they lost to. Nah, it depends who they lost to.
Be honest, bro. You would have bet. You would have bet. You would have lost.
I don't know then.
Just like Jay said, you
I don't even think.
You would have bet that they would have.
They wasn't even favored if they played the Rams. The Rams was already favored.
I would have bet on Brady though.
Nah, I would have had bet.
Nah, this is the thing.
Not
though.
against
He's
the
the
Rams,
GOAT, right? You say he was.
He's
the
a GOAT because of his history. He has 6 rings. That's why I'm saying that.
So you only as good as your last.
That's
why.
That's what makes him a GOAT.
Listen.
Not him winning one Super Bowl. Not him winning every year.
He's the greatest.
Just like Jordan. It's not one game.
If I'm betting on the Bulls and I'm betting against whoever they playing, I'm going with Mike because he's the GOAT, right? He didn't win it this year. He won it last year. So we going off of his last chip.
Yeah,
so
but
when it comes down to the Rams,
but it's like it may be 60-40. You understand what I'm saying? Or it may be 80-20. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's a chance that you're not going to win. Every player is not going to. What makes you a GOAT is you're going to win everything.
All right,
all
so
the time.
Listen, you're right.
You can't lose.
He's the GOAT and he lost. So that was it. And Stephen A.
All I'm saying,
hold on.
6 rings. You don't think he's a GOAT?
All right,
I understand what you're saying with Stephen A. Smith.
Hold on. Kobe's the GOAT, right?
Hell yeah. Shaq's
But
a GOAT.
he didn't win every game, though. I understand where you're coming at with that. But at the end of the day, when we came down to the pressure,
how do you?
No, because this is what I'm about to say. Because I'm about to compare what you're saying. When it comes down to the pressure of,
right? Yes, he's the greatest.
Like Ali. I look at like Ali,
Jordan,
Jordan,
and
Serena Williams. Those people I look at as GOAT. Serena Williams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me. All right, we can go around the table. I'll tell you this.
I don't put that name on everybody.
Nah.
When you.
All right, so who would you put it on? Who would you put it on?
You think
Mike.
Ali was just a superstar?
All right, who else though?
You think Tyson was just?
What are you asking? You just yelling out names and saying, yo, you think?
I'm asking you.
All right, but you talking.
You don't think Jordan? You don't think Jordan's a GOAT?
I just said there's people that came before Mike. Yo, you think that Mike is the greatest between Dr. J?
No, go ahead.
But they all GOATs. They all GOATs. Dr. J's a GOAT. Julius a GOAT.
What is the greatest of all time? That means all time.
Just one person. One person.
You a superstar.
Just one person. Then.
So that's what I'm saying.
All right,
you
he's saying one person.
You name it Ali, right? Who else was the greatest?
And boxing.
Ali. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so now we Mike was the greatest of all time. Kobe was the greatest of all time.
But
niggas can't be the greatest of all time.
Opinion, though.
Mike is the greatest.
No, they can't be the greatest of all time.
Kobe was his protege.
They got different eras.
He ain't the greatest.
You understand? They never fought each other.
Kobe was his protege. Mike was the greatest. He did what Mike did. What?
He played against them, but he showed heart. But because at the end of the day, I look at it like this: if we're coming down to the end of the game, and I'm really gonna give them the rock,
who you giving it to? Kobe. You got Kobe and you got Mike. Who you giving it to?
I'm giving it to Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm
yeah.
giving it to
But
Mike.
Mike, I feel like that
that's
era
why
was
he's
too.
Remember he was like
they would barely.
Remember he thought
they
I'm
were
giving it to
too
Mike.
shifting on that
You better give
passion
it
in
to
their
Mike.
career, my nigga. Like that's how I feel.
If
Like
not,
they
he
would
gonna
just.
curse your ass
Mike
out
already
if you
done
don't.
showed his skills, and he was just enough to play with Kobe. They really didn't get into if they had the structured teams that they had. You know what I'm saying?
I just
Like,
consider, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Kobe, when it came down to, even with the press and all that shit that he was getting, he still played his game. Like, he didn't let nothing get to him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I give it to him. Like,
Yo, Kobe was a superstar. Kobe was nice, but Kobe was not the greatest.
I still consider him a GOAT.
I
I know I was cool saying.
but now, what are you
know, that's
going
what-
with?
But
I got to ask this question.
You gotta
though.
know
you
what
can't-
listen, 2 seconds ago, right? You have to understand what that title means,
The number one.
right? Because I said, yo,
Yeah, but
when you
but
say
this
the
is what
greatest-
what the people are saying. You know, the
What
outlets.
people?
Everyone is calling these people. They calling LeBron James a GOAT. You understand right now? So
But-
that's just what
now,
it
this
is.
is the thing.
I'm not saying
why they
it.
call
They calling him a GOAT.
Yeah.
Matter of
I'm
fact,
asking you, why
but
you
it could
call-
be your opinion though.
Why are you calling him a GOAT?
Because of his accomplishments in the NBA.
Because of his accomplishments.
Yes.
Yo, everything is there's gonna be somebody after him. John Morant is gonna accomplish all of those numbers. Do you understand how the game has changed, right? So now, instead of the way they played physical and guys didn't score so easy, now they protect their investment. I could shoot a jump shot. You have to give me room to come down. Otherwise, it's a flagrant because I could twist my ankle. So they protecting their investments. So you're gonna score a lot easier. You understand? They can't foul you. You're scoring more. The game is different. So as it goes on, after us, when our kids are watching at this, do you understand that? Do you see how easily the numbers are just being erased? Like, how they just put players up there with scoring and everything.
Yeah, but LeBron been in the league 20 years. It took
All
him
right.
that many years, and he came straight out of college.
and
So
look-
you know how many years he been? It took him
high
18
school.
years.
Watch
Straight
when-
out of high school. I mean,
Watch when the players that are coming in the league now, when they're in their 10th season. John Morant, these dudes are scoring triple doubles, and then they're gonna wipe his numbers out. So no longer it's gonna be like, LeBron, now he's the GOAT. He's the great. You can't.
I think
just take
there's
all of
just
these
like a
people
class
and
to
just
me.
be like, they're top
You
75.
gotta pass the torch.
That,
Like,
but now, just to get back to what you were saying, there's only got to be one when you say greatest of all times. Now, you saying that.
but when they
Don't-
say the
aren't-
GOAT, they
aren't-
even though you're saying the greatest of
Better-
all times, that's the meaning of the GOAT. But when, like I said, the outlets they call, even with music, they call Jay-Z a GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? They call Nas a GOAT. That's what they are saying. They call right now. They even calling currently. they
Yeah,
calling
no, but
the
what,
baby
like
the
to
GOAT.
get what
You
he
know
was
I'm
saying, like, because I have a question about it, is
baby,
because,
he ain't nowhere near.
But
in
you understand? But I don't exactly. But
like, all right,
not the
bet.
baby, little baby.
You gotta have
Lil Baby.
one
Either one.
greatest of all time. There's younger kids right now that say the baby or Lil Baby is the greatest of
But
all
you
time
know-
right
They
now.
saying Lil
but
Wayne.
they never
Yeah.
listened
Listen,
to
but you right.
or seen anything over that.
You
But
right.
because
It
now,
would-
does
it
that
would-
boil down to
No.
somebody's opinion?
No, it would have to be broken up into different generations. Better yet, because they weren't around for our generation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Jay-Z, up and coming.
Our generation.
Cool Mo
You could,
D,
you
you
could
know,
have
like
you know what I'm
Nas.
saying? Like, look at LL. He
Yeah,
calls himself
exactly.
the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
see?
now
Yeah.
our kids are not looking at these dudes. They're like, oh, he watched. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different type of music. It's that drill.
They might look
It's
at
all
Lil
of that-
Uzi.
Oh yeah,
and
it's,
be like,
the,
he's
it's,
the
the,
GOAT.
it's the new
Yeah.
wave right now. The,
Yeah.
the drill and stuff. But like, you got people like 6ix9ine that calls himself the king of New York and all them
Listen,
niggas like,
listen,
and that's why I
bro.
be saying like, that's the same type of title. If you're saying you're the king, you're better than everybody in this area. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day,
He
I
know
feel
he
like
ain't no king.
no, he's not. But then like, it all comes down to opinion because
he's
if
all about
somebody
that
in their
image,
mind
bro.
can
You know what
think
I'm saying?
that he's the greatest of all times, or
Yeah,
this
but he can't call
person is the
himself
best
that.
basketball
He
player,
know-
that'd be their
we know he's
opinion.
not-
But
we know
you
that.
could do stats and all this and that. But you know what I'm saying? It all comes down to
You know, you got these
like
younger-
like a
younger
lot of
kids
people
listen
look
to
at it like
6ix9ine.
how many rings you got. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
but
people
that-
don't have the
that
rings,
don't-
but they bust their ass every game.
But that
It's just
doesn't
the
that
team
doesn't
that they
that doesn't
working with ain't
classify
doing
you being
shit.
the greatest because of the amount of rings you got.
Yeah, no, it doesn't because like there's people in the street right now saying, "Yo, I'm the hoodest nigga because I did all this time in jail," and I look at that shit like, no, because like that shit is so funny to me when niggas say shit like that.
I look at it like you got
It's the
certain
same
classes,
shit.
cool. You got certain classes. You know what I'm saying? You got like the certain classes, and then you got certain levels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got certain players. I feel like fills in certain slots and certain levels. You know what I mean? And I could put like basketball. I could put Tiger Woods, like Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like Dale Earnhardt. Like even to racing. You know what I'm saying? I put them like up in the top tier to me because and then you got the. You know what I'm saying?
That's because they were pioneers. You know what I'm saying? They were pioneers when it
And
started.
like LeBron,
you know what I
I'm
mean?
saying?
You only have
But
people
look at
like that.
KD won. How many rings? He got 3.
Well, he got did he get one with OKC?
No, he won 2 then.
Well, he got
damn.
So hold on.
Yeah, no, he got
Listen,
it for
damn.
You saying because
Warriors.
a person has so many rings, they're great?
No, that's what people look at it like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
'cause
how
I
we
don't
look
look
at
at it like that.
This guy has.
What are your goals when you play the NBA?
That's what he said.
What is your goal? Some people
Yo.
got different goals. Some people go in there and just want to get that check, right?
Everybody's
Yeah,
goal
now,
is to
no.
win. Is their
Not
dream-
everybody. Some of
their
them just
dream-
want to get that check.
Nah,
All right, no, hold on.
Their
Let me
dream,
go
their
ahead.
dream is to win an NBA championship. And just because you got 6 rings, nigga, you could have been on the bench and got them 6 rings.
Yeah,
so that
nah,
don't mean
yo,
nothing.
that's
There's
true.
dudes
That is true.
There's dudes that's
That
in
is
the
true.
league that got 6 rings.
You think Patrick
That's-
Ewing's a GOAT?
Listen.
Would you put him in the top 10 classes?
Patrick Ewing is a
There you
great.
go.
Listen,
But the era that he was in, like you said, they were being rough. They were in the paint. They were going hard. They wasn't doing all these bullshit ass fouls. They wasn't flopping like that type of era. Those are the type Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people in the paint.
I could agree with
Those are the
because
type
you
of
don't have
people
to
that
have-
like
you
it's
don't
an
have to have
era.
rings.
Like, I understand that what you were saying. It's
Yo,
an
you
era.
got- you got
But
Kevin
it just to have
Johnson, you got certain players that don't have, like, look at Chris Paul. They're like, yo, one of the best point guards, like, you know what I'm saying, in the history of the game.
Karl Malone,
He don't have a
Stockton.
ring. So that means that, yo,
Kyrie
he can't
Durant.
go down. Look at his account. Look at his
Reggie
numbers.
Miller.
You know what I'm saying? All-star, yo, like you defensive, offensive, whatever, stats that they filled up, yo, minus having a ring.
And you know why he
just
didn't get no ring? Or because of Jordan?
You go to a different team, and then your team gets players in, and then they win a ring. How you feel?
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Just a quick moment. Shout out to a homeboy over there in Kansas, Rose Thorn. You already know. I see you over there in the comments. Reading them right now. I ain't gonna lie. To be honest, 90s basketball I felt like was like the Onyx, that jam. You know what I'm saying? That they rough.
Nah, you was allowed to fight. You wouldn't even get kicked out the
You
game.
know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
They
now.
put you to your bench and you
You
shoot
try
a
to
free
block
throw
the
and everybody-
balls to hit somebody from behind. They got to review the tape now. They doing challenges and shit in the NBA. I'm like, yo, this shit is
Everything.
different.
They
Like,
calling calls like in football.
and nigga flop like it's soccer. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but they cut it. It was worse though. The flopping was worse than what it is now.
Oh yeah. Oh,
They
I ain't
started
gonna lie.
finding-
Harden
they
was
started-
the worst
yeah,
with
they
that
started
shit.
finding
Harden
plays.
was the worst.
Oh God.
They
That
started-
motherfucker had me tight every time he used to do that shit when he was on Houston and
Throw the
them, like,
arms.
just- No, he not even that. He'll pump fake and just jump right into you. Oh,
And they said that's part of the reason, right? Like why his
Yo.
numbers is down because of
They
they
they're
call
like,
it
you're
they
not
call
gonna
it the
shoot.
Harden. What they call it the Harden foul, right? The rule, some shit, the Harden rule, because he was doing all that shit. So
and
they
he
had
jump
to
right into your ass. And
Yeah,
then now
exactly.
he at the line shooting, getting free buckets. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was getting his point. Now people know, like he go to pump fake, they go up like that, and they right next to him, like, oh, and they do the step back because they already know, like, that's how he getting paid. But it's different. I understand the generations from seeing it growing up. It's hard to call somebody the GOAT because I have my opinion on who I feel like the best is in rap. In basketball, we all have our different opinions, so sometimes it kind of comes down to our own opinions. But at the end of the day, when you talk about these sports shows, Sports Center and all that, they're gonna look at the stats, and you know what I'm saying, they're gonna compare who made this much, you know what I'm saying, and who has the highest scoring lead,
who let
for the Lakers. What the fuck? That
Embiid.
LeBron didn't want to break. Who was it?
What?
LeBron didn't want to break his leading scoring record on the Lakers.
Not
Not
talking about Kareem?
Kawhi. Yeah, Kareem.
Oh, Kareem
He
Abdul-Jabbar?
didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, he didn't want LeBron to break it. He was kind of hating.
yeah,
Said
but
I
then
hate
LeBron's
him.
like, he don't want to break it. You know what I'm saying? Like, That type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, like yo, to Kareem.
Nah, I don't know
Kareem
why,
might
but
have
that
said
shit was
something
like, I'm playing,
they shut
I'm
it
gonna
down.
beat that record, nigga.
They passed it up. They passed it up. I heard about it.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get
Kareem
mad
had
if
to.
he
I don't know
breaks.
exactly what he said, but he said something like, it was shit on LeBron.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, whatever. Like, yo,
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron
Throwing a
didn't say
little,
nothing. And asked LeBron
older
about it.
generation throwing shade to the younger one, boy. Even though
was
not
like,
younger,
I got
but.
nervous.
But
Respect.
did you see Ray Allen do that when
But see, Ray Allen and
When-
everybody that's in that class that I see,
Steph
they
Curry-
started that
Steph
shooting
Curry
shit.
beat his record, right? You
Came out to show love.
So why Kareem, well, he like, yo, that's all I got, man.
Nah, Kareem got. Nah, I think he got more than 6. Kareem might got like 7
Don't break
rings.
that record.
Kareem might got like have 7 rings.
Yo, fucking. That is crazy because we could sit here and talk about this all night because we can see the era from where it was black and white videotape to now and seeing how everything
Nah, we ain't that
changed.
old, Goonie.
No, I'm just saying,
Hey.
like, that's how far back in
But if
history
you
you
do
can go
look
back
at
and look.
something from like back in the
They used to
back
shoot
in the
underhanded.
90s,
They just hook shot all the time. That was the way
if
they
you look
shot.
at something from back in the 90s, it's a whole different video. Like,
Yeah,
It was a different game.
it was
though.
a different,
You
but
had-
it evolved.
had-
But
no,
you
had
see,
legit big men centers.
yeah.
You don't have centers now. The
You got
center is like
7
Ingram
foot tall
on the
shit.
Pelicans.
The centers out
coming
there shooting
down.
like a big
three-pointers.
ass
Yeah.
spider.
He's handling the rock. Yo, he's
The
shooting threes.
center's on the 3-point line waiting for the ball.
Yo, all of them.
Word.
Yo, ain't that how it is? They say, yo, big men want to be guards, and the guards want to be big men. Yo, now
You ain't lying.
that's how it is.
Shit, you see him when we was at the park playing ball, my ass over there doing hook shots and shit. That's
Killing
what I was
him.
doing in high school.
Killing him with the hook shot.
Like, that's what I was used to doing. But if I go to the NBA, I'm gonna be bringing the ball up the court. Like, I'm the
you have
smallest
to be a
nigga on the
point
court.
guard. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, we got 30 minutes. We're gonna jump right into these little topics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw Mike Tyson with some ass on the flight. You know what I'm saying? Being harassed by a intoxicated
I saw it, but
passenger.
the video I saw, I think, was edited. Like, they didn't show.
Oh no, they got a video definitely showing the whole thing. It was.
They have
So what happened? Because I didn't see it.
All right, so
Somebody was
basically,
attacking
I heard what happened. but I
Mike
didn't see
Tyson
it.
was on a flight from San Francisco out to here to New York. And basically there was a guy behind him that noticed him drunk, intoxicated, fucking with him, and basically he put it out later that this guy has like an extensive arrest record, criminal history. And basically Mike Tyson
by
was
himself?
basically, he's by himself, which he shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying? With that type of publicity that he has.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy basically, you could tell it's like first class type shit, the way he was sitting. And the guys are just like, just fucking with him, hyped to see him, whatever you think. Somebody's recording from the right, so it might be his guy. And basically, the guy just kept fucking with him. Mike Tyson was just
Like saying
chilling with
what?
him, talking to him for a little bit, gave him some shrooms
Say I'm sitting
supposedly,
in my seat and somebody's behind me, and he just like
and
over
just
your
kept
head.
fucking
and
with
he's
you the whole
antagonizing
flight. You know what
Next
I'm
thing you know,
saying?
Tyson just was like,
So the airline stewardess, nobody said, sir,
And that's
can
why
you
he
sit
can
back? No,
sue, I
nothing.
feel like, because nobody stepped in to stop the shit. The
So they just let this go on.
This guy kept fucking with him. There's other people filming it, and you could tell, like, yo, all right, you know what I'm saying? He already told the dude, like, all right, let me get my
For
piece.
one.
But, you know what I'm saying? And then come to find out the dude actually threw a water bottle at him. And, you know what I'm saying? You see the video where it
So
cuts
what
to where
happened
it's
to
whooping his
Tyson?
ass.
Tyson
happened
got
to
up and
Tyson?
tore his ass
Tore
up.
his
No,
ass
I'm
up.
talking about like after, because
Nothing.
I heard the dude.
When they landed, he was the first one to get off the plane. They got him right the fuck off. And honestly, the
He's
thing
being
that
sued, right?
he can be, because you know your hands as a boxer are registered.
Yeah,
The thing is, he could sue the airline for not stepping in and doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He might actually have to have a lawyer meeting with the other guy's lawyer and be like, yo, look, I'll give you this much. Other than that, we want to go to court and that's it. Like, you might not get
So
nothing.
these people could just do whatever.
Yeah,
they
nah,
want.
that's a problem. You got people out here that'll fuck with you just to get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a
But that's why
famous
Tyson
person, you gotta.
Yo, you shouldn't roll like that. Like you see Mayweather, he ain't dolo.
Nah, he got people with him.
So
Even though he could fight.
as soon as this clown would have been doing whatever he would have been doing, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, yo, listen, they hem him up, do something, move this guy, like, yo, listen, before he get hurt, like do something. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude could just like, yo, if I see somebody, you know they got money and you know they license, I just fuck with them. Like, yo, I'm gonna take a shot.
If he hit
wicked,
him
yo.
with the water bottle, that's something different.
The side of his face had like.
Yo, word.
He split
Tyson?
him out yet?
Nah, the nigga
Tyson
hit.
hit him with the water bottle. Oh, he hit Tyson with the water bottle.
No, he hit Tyson with the water.
Yeah.
Tyson hit him with his fist.
Yeah.
And that nigga, they showing memes of the nigga looking like the dude from Martin.
Looking like Tommy, but he fought Tommy Hitman.
And homeboy sitting there looking at the camera after some shit. I'm just like, yo, you're lucky you're fucking breathing.
That shit overall pretty much looks like cause the dude, he was drunk.
Yeah,
But
he was fucked up.
The shit looks like a dare almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like yo, I dare you to go.
Because it looked like he actually like whispering at first, like
yeah,
like he's over his head. You know, Tyson just sitting.
Tyson looked like a regular guy just sitting
And
there.
you know, Tyson turned around.
You
He's
can't
over
even tell it's him.
You know, he got like a Raggedy Ann dog. He's just like, just tearing it up.
And meanwhile, the dude, whoever was watching, he's still recording, right?
Yeah, homeboy, he recorded it. Someone else is recording it because that's how we saw it from a different angle.
The dude who was fucking with him, his boy.
Yeah.
Because at the
and
end,
they further down on the other side.
Because he had blood on the side of his face, and he was like, "Look, my boy just got fucked up by Tyson."
There's people that
Tyson
do
sat right
that.
back down, right, after he fucked up.
Bro,
that's the whole thing.
The
shit that I saw was like cut and edited. Like,
And the problem is even when you get like this is why I look at young kids that be doing like they get the bag and they want to be out here running around guns and all that. I understand when you go to other states performing, it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? These people don't know you, but to fucking be out here risking the bag because like you gotta have security at all times when you're famous because even from paparazzi all that you got a clear path. Let me you know what I'm saying. Let me get through because. You never know. Like we was talking about John Lennon. Niggas just pop up on you, boop, and that's it.
But
if you can't go to the strip club or to the club with
the locks
with
don't be moving like that.
$500,000 worth of
Look at Nori. He moved down to Florida and said, "Yo, I love the hood, but I gotta get like He's like, yo, I would be stupid to be in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That and he down in Miami. I respect that.
I don't know if y'all was watching the news also, right? So this was I think this was yesterday. What's today? Today is Tuesday. This was Monday or Sunday. This was Sunday, but no, Monday. Jamaica Center. There was on the train. Those two guys was fighting. You know, Jamaica Parsons and Archer, right? Two guys got into a fight. So the other guy, the victim, had the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? Was getting into him. So after he started beating, now the one who provoked the fight. Started, they was getting into it, and then the victim got the upper hand. And he started putting the beats on him. So with all of that going
the
on,
wrong person.
Yeah, he pulled out a gun. This is in the train station. Shot 5 shots. You know what I'm saying?
The victim.
The guy who
instigated the fight.
Wow.
He shot off 5 shots and then and caught him, hit him with one. And this was like I forgot what time of day it was. I think it was in the afternoon. But hit him. Hit the kid with a shot. He was 24. I think he died.
What was it over?
How
they just fighting in the fucking
and he fled.
Everywhere,
so
though. Like that's why I don't even argue with motherfuckers.
A lot of times, man, you might not even want to go out.
This was like by the turnstile. Something happened. I don't know if you know him, but dude pulled out a 9mm, you know what I'm saying, handgun. It was like, after he was getting his ass whooped, like, dudes don't fight. They don't be wanting to fight no more. Can't take a loss. Like, he started losing the fight after he instigated it. And then was getting his ass whooped, and then he pulled out the gun, shot 5 shots. You shooting in a train station. One of the girls I was talking, she was like, people just started running. You know what I'm saying? Now you trying to get up the escalator, trampling each other. You know what I'm saying? That's like, just before, then they was talking about beefing up, you know what I'm saying, police on the trains. It's like, you can't tell where it's going to happen. This one was in Brooklyn. This one is in Queens. Like, how much cops you going to put on the train?
In the last month, right?
Within the last, 3 weeks.
I think, too. In a week or so.
Yeah. The other guy that threw the gas and stuff, that was what? That was in Brooklyn?
Did they kill him or they arrested him?
Nah, they arrested him.
They got him.
He
was at
They
McDonald's.
gave the guy that called in, gave him the
He
key to the city.
He went to McDonald's and turned himself in.
He got away from that shit, but he turned himself in.
My man slid out like that shit was like Inside Man with Denzel Washington, yo. He came out like with the people like.
I ain't mean to laugh.
No, I'm saying for real, nigga had on the safety
But nah,
vest.
That go to
Yo,
show
they
you.
came off and they found the stuff
Yo,
everywhere.
the gas was in there after he shot up, and everybody coming up the train. And was
So
like,
they found the
Yo.
vest and the stuff.
yeah, he
I-
like
yo.
walked out with them like, yo. And then this nigga was at McDonald's and was like, I think either somebody tipped him off or he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be right here.
I'm
And then
ordering here.
they came in and got him. Like people
Motherfucker went to McDonald's.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. Like when y'all go to the city and you take
Crazy.
the subway from out here in Long Island and go to the, you know what I'm saying? You take to Penn Station, you go upstairs. That's the Barclay and all that.
No,
like
that's
Madison Square. When you get out and you walk around, you see the movies. It's nothing like what you see. You see a bunch of homeless people, drug addict, crazy people.
Yo,
You
man.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
movies
Like,
too, though.
not
doing
really
something-
like
he
how
doing
they
something
like
about the
my
homeless,
nigga.
too.
You go through the holidays up
You
there
gotta
and
be
you
from
see
New
all
York,
the.
but you know
You in the
New York, though.
subway, right? And you waiting for the train to come, and you look down that dark tunnel, and when that train come, you see all the niggas down there trying to stay warm, sitting there.
You see them in the tunnel?
Yeah,
but
like when you
Goody-
look down that
But
shit.
Goody, it been like
my-
that.
no,
Goody.
but it makes you think like, when they make the city
I
of
don't
bright
be
lights and all
looking
that
at
It's
shit.
just growing up in the city. I don't
Rats
know.
on the
yeah.
motherfucking trash, like the fucking
Yeah.
my nigga. You see a lot of dumb crazy shit when you
It
visit
been like
the city.
that. It been like
And
that.
I'm pretty sure it's
forever.
everywhere, but in the city, that shit is crazy. They need to do something about that. 'Cause-
It been like that, Goody.
Nah, they doing something about it.
yeah,
Yeah, I heard on the news yesterday, Mayor Adams was putting money into facilities not to house the homeless, but to get them to open up facilities where they can go and shower. You know what I'm saying? Get meals so that they're not like on the street. You know what I'm saying? To keep them clean. But I mean,
But a lot of these people have mental illness, so they don't even.
yeah,
know how to
nah,
even
a lot
wash
of
their
it,
ass,
but
you
they
know.
need help, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. Some
Yeah,
people
nah,
can
but
be
they
For the
need-
ones
they
that
need
a lot
to-
of people
they
need
need to
help.
For the ones
shower,
that
too.
do, that'll be the.
Because like
for
that's
the
the
ones.
one thing that always scared me going to the city is getting like somebody waiting for the train, because you see it all the time, and people just push you on the train because they're like, oh, this guy has a problem.
But I
You
don't
just mind your
stand- I
business,
don't-
waiting for the
Nah, I
train
ain't
and boom.
standing.
I don't
I
let
don't
nobody
stand
get
on-
behind me when I'm on the platform at all. Like I watch everybody because every time I
you
see a
sound
video
you be
like
standing
that.
close because you talking about you be looking down the tunnel. That's
No,
what a nigga
because
be
that
like,
was the last one. The last lady that got that happened to, she passed out and she was standing far back and she like stumbled and she got sucked into
Didn't
the
they
thing
help
and
her?
she
No,
lived.
they helped her.
They helped her get out, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just stumbling forward to get like that. Look how close that could happen. Somebody pushing you that's sick in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that be robbing, doing all type of shit that just they can't stop. You know what I'm
They house
saying?
the homeless in the Midwest.
Yeah, they got the homeless out there, but there's a thing with the Midwest though. Rose, y'all got meth. These niggas out here, we ain't got it. We had meth out here, we be
A lot of
fucked up.
niggas stuck in the K-hole.
We be fucked up. These niggas out here be zip, zip, zip. Car crash after car crash. Niggas robbing, looting. These
Seem
niggas
like
out
they
here
on-
robbing over pills right now.
Seem like they doing that without the meth.
yeah,
Shit.
and they're doing it over pills, over these fucking Percocets and all that shit. Just over that. You doing a drug that's gonna have you like a superhuman? Psst.
I just remember growing up and our parents used to be telling us like, "Yo, it's real bad out there. It's getting bad." Remember they used to say, "Oh, it never used to be like that when we was coming up."
Yeah, nah,
And
but
now
it's-
we like, yo, it's get. Now we're going through the same. Yo, it's bad out there. It wasn't like that when we was growing up.
shit, the niggas out here dying over fentanyl, a drug that gets given to you when you're on basically about to die, and they're trying to make you comfortable. And you know what I'm saying? Like, how would niggas out in the streets getting this shit? And it's killing niggas. One little
If
pin
I'm not
drop,
mistaken,
you
I
touch
think-
it, it kills you.
I think fentanyl is that shit that it's a 3-part thing to the shit they give you, the lethal injection shit.
Like 3 chemical
shit
drugs they
So how
give
they
you to
get
kill
high
you.
off of that?
And they give it in a pill form, all that. Like, if you say, for instance, people go to get cold, like pills now, they have to be careful now because people are making fake drugs with that. And a little
Yeah.
bit of that will be in like a pin drop you touching, it'll kill you.
Where at? Like when you go to CVS?
No, this is in the street, people.
You said people making fake drugs. Like where at?
No, like nah.
Like, you
I don't
go
know
in
if
there and get a
I don't know if you
prescription,
know about
like,
this, but
yo.
like for instance, say like yo, you have a drug addiction for pills, right? Because you got hooked on because you had a car accident. You're like, I gotta get this. You're like, yo, I know this guy on the street.
I got you.
They'll make a pill press that looked like exact same shit, but it had fentanyl in it, and it'll kill you.
Yeah, I mean, oxy and all of that, right?
Like, and the thing is,
That's crazy.
that type of drug shit is an expensive addiction. like 30 something pill.
And
for a
that shit be
person.
is that the one that be having their teeth falling out and they looking like rad old and stuff?
Nah. That's
Meth, right?
Yeah, meth.
Yeah, that's meth. Yeah.
Like,
See,
the
they got
meth-
so many different shits.
like those type of drugs. You doing that type of shit, you're bored.
They be
You know what I'm
starting to
saying?
look
That's
like
why that shit in
zombies
New
and
York
shit.
ain't flying like that. But it goes to show you because back in the day, crack and stuff like that, supposedly from what I was seeing on these documentaries, was a cool thing to do, a recreational drug.
So they start going home and your furniture.
And
your
and so you
clothes
start
is
doing
ain't-
dumb
it's just-
shit. You get
Everything out the fridge is going to the turkey.
You want to
and,
party
like, you
so
looking
much
around
that
the
you're not
curtains.
taking care of your
Nigga done
responsibilities.
took the curtains and
Come in the house
everything.
to
Like,
a fresh
damn.
echo.
Yeah,
like-
nah, that's like people not being, like they're getting so hooked on a drug, they're not taking care of their responsibilities from the home to their job. They're like, fuck it, I want to get high, and that's what happens. The drug take over your mind.
Yeah.
Well, any type of drug.
They used to
alcohol,
put it in
whatever.
Coca-Cola.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they did, but
But then when they started putting that baking soda on it, that's when it started hitting.
it was a cheaper form
That's
of
when
the drug.
motherfuckers was like going. That's when they was out there trying to leaving their kids.
Word.
It was a war
Nah,
zone.
but it was like for the people that was growing up during that age, it was hard because you seen what happens. There's kids born with defects. There's kids going through, my parents left me, I'm in a foster home, or like I'm a split home, or you know what I'm saying, I'm living with my aunt and I'm being molested. Like there's so much shit that came out of people with that drug. Like it didn't, like it fucked up the black community, but when it came to the white community, they got help. From what I was looking at, because
What's fucking up these kids
But-
nowadays with the kids
wasn't-
having
Well,
kids?
Instagram,
said
the
one for
media.
It wasn't a problem
Kids having
until,
kids in the media.
It wasn't a problem until they, like, black people was all strung out on the shit and all that.
Then when that shit started hitting the suburbs,
When that shit started, when they started figuring out, like, oh shit, they selling this shit to the white people too. That's when it became a problem. Like now it's a problem, and it's a war on drugs and all this shit. Like
The longest war right now to this day. is
And
the
you
war
got
on
the
drugs.
mayor smoking crack in D.C.
Yo.
Remember they caught him in a hotel?
but see that shit just kept escalating, man. First you could smoke it, then after that you had to take it intravenously. You know what I'm saying? Like started.
Yeah, because a
All
lot of
type
people
of
was on
ways.
heroin too.
And it's only, I feel like it's just like every 5-10 years there's a new drug. Now there's a war on fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a drug.
Yeah, but I think this is the
Like
worst
I'm
one
trying to
besides the
still
dope.
figure out like how people getting this
That
shit.
shit worse than dope.
Yeah, this shit is killing
Shit's
people.
worse
This
than
shit,
dope.
a
And
pin
dope-
drop is enough
And
for you
that
to touch
diesel
and
some
kill you.
shit.
What's that shit they was mixing in the weed, yo?
I don't
Fentanyl.
know. I
It was
don't
like
know.
embalming
I don't
fluid?
know. That was that
oh, Bombazi.
that was the Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah,
That
nah,
shit,
yeah,
Keith-
nah. That,
Keith
ooh,
Murray
thank
was
God.
on that shit.
Yeah, over here in the danger zone in CI right there. On
That's what he
Suffolk.
used to rap about that shit.
right by the
Bombazi.
barbershop.
Yeah, and Red Man.
Red Man. Meth don't smoke. You should look at meth. Meth gave all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Meth look
Nah,
at
but you could tell though.
Meth
but you could tell
Look at
though
Red
in the
Man,
way they
look at
act
Meth,
how
man.
how that
Well,
shit
Shout out
is.
to Red Man and Meth though. But still, meth, you can tell Meth ain't smoking.
But you could tell though, like back then, like from ODB and these rappers, the long term effects on from then till now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Back then, people that was smoking crack was like, oh, it's cool. People that was smoking cigarettes when it first came out, like, oh, you used to be able to smoke cigarettes in the goddamn
Yeah, they used to
in the
have-
diner in the
They used to
hospital.
have cigarette advertisement, like commercials used to come on TV for cigarettes.
Not anymore, right?
No,
Nah, they don't. Yeah, it's illegal to
always-
do it.
It's always
I think the only thing they can
Can't even do it in
advertise
magazines.
Is like on, they can't even do
Nope.
magazines.
The,
no
no,
more?
the Newport there used to be somebody playing soccer.
I be seeing
What a bitch.
vape commercials. They be like, yo, it was a funny one I seen today. Yo, the girl was in class, right? She was looking at the bell, and then she just started like she started like her arm started cracking and shit, and then she yo, it's like one of them what's that, The Walking Dead?
Yeah, the
Like,
grudge
some
type
like,
shit.
Yeah, I'm looking like, yo, this is crazy. Like, what is this? And then it was like, yo, like, don't. It said something like stop and vape. Like they got mad anti-smoking commercials now. Before it used to be mad smoking commercials. Yeah, everything is anti-smoking.
Yeah, nah, because you used to be able to smoke in the store. You used to tell them like non-smoking, smoking. They used to be able to
Hotels
smoke
too.
in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like, It changed because before they used to be like, oh, smoke is good for you. Now it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's like that with the vape pens. I haven't smoked the vape pen in so long, I forgot. But now there's people coming out like, I got this problem, that problem. This new drug coming out, I got this problem.
I was already on it. I was like, this shit ain't right. Hold on. You know, you get the vape.
Yeah,
like,
one long hit is the equivalent of smoking one whole blunt.
I was doing that
and one hit.
Niggas be like, yo, I be like, good.
I couldn't smoke that shit.
Yeah,
that
they
shit,
got it, bro. I don't like the vape pen. I don't even like the pre-rolls.
That shit gotta give you a cough.
I don't even like pre-rolls. No
Can't
more.
get rid of
Like
that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like an easy way. I understand it. Like some people like, yo, man, where I gotta take a quick puff. I gotta walk off, roll up, smoke, come back, smell like weed, do cover up. And you know what I'm saying? It's a quick alternative way, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like, man, fuck it, I'd rather just
and that shit just
wait,
blow up like
after
pow!
work.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like then you gotta think like, man, fuck it, I'll wait till after work.
shit
Or, you know what I'm
blowing up
saying?
in your
Like,
pocket.
that's what's been happening, but them quick, cheaper ways, they don't, seem to work out.
I
like
guess
that.
it's more convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's
just like you
convenient
said.
ways. Like you getting on a plane and you down somewhere we're not supposed to have weed, like Cuba. Like, you get caught out there with that shit. Bye, nigga.
Yeah, look at that female
It's a wrap.
basketball player right now that's in Russia right now.
Yeah, nah, they don't play in certain places.
She's locked up, yo. But I heard she, you know, it's not right for them to do what she's doing, but
she knew.
she knew that she was supposed to have because she was out there balling. She knew the rules. She was
supposed to have what?
a vape pen. They got her locked up right now.
The weed vaping.
A weed pen. They got her in Russia. Like she's
That's against
locked
their,
up.
That's against their law. You get caught.
And they trying not to really talk about it too much over here because they want them to let her go. You understand? You trying not, they trying not to make a big fuss.
They're,
on the news,
they're basically trying to bargain, like a bargaining chip. Like we got her.
Yeah.
We need these people. So what
so
you
United
wanna
States
do?
is like we're not gonna really talk about it too much. Or really
So they're
bring
gonna
it
make
up.
a trade, and then we're gonna hear about it later because, like the guy that killed one of those
So they keeping her locked up in houses so that they can use that to
as a bargaining chip. Like look, you got a couple people locked up
For
that
weed
was
back.
terrorists.
She knew
We
that
need them
too,
back.
right?
You want her back?
She
Let's make a
definitely
trade.
But still, it doesn't make it right for her to be locked up for no goddamn.
Nah,
weed
that's
pen.
how your
She tried to
government.
sneak it.
That's
Yeah,
how your
yeah,
government
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have did it, knowing because a lot
Yeah.
of people like
Yeah.
She guilty.
comedians say don't when you go over there to these white people areas, do not play yourself. Cause certain places they'll like people get their heads chopped off in front of everybody for doing dumb shit.
That's crazy how they got her locked up for a vape pen like that.
Yeah, nah, some people get like, yo, they hang the
She ain't getting out
pedophiles
no
in
time
front of
soon.
everybody.
A tall one too. I think she played for like Phoenix.
She ain't coming back.
What's
no
her name?
time soon.
I forgot.
Well,
her
they
name.
they working on it. I don't know what they gonna do, but that's a bargaining chip. Like,
She
yo,
in there
we
right now.
She like I ain't never going back.
not even that. Like, yo,
Like,
we
we got your big
and your
ass.
country is doing dumb
Damn.
shit, doing an embargo, stopping us from getting shit. Like, we gonna use you.
Yeah, she gonna be like, sure,
If not, I'm pretty sure they gonna roast that motherfucker. But
she better do something.
that's exactly how the government works, though. You see, this war shit. That's why I be like, yo, to be honest, people probably take this out of context. Like, I really don't give a fuck what's going on over there. But no, I understand people are dying. I feel bad for that. But in America, we got so much shit going on right now that we got to focus on. That
Yeah, we ain't got bombs coming out
we can't be
buildings,
over
though.
there trying to help people out when we got
We ain't got
the war on
bombs blowing
drugs. We
up.
got people poor. We got mental illness. We got people that should be getting free health care.
Yeah, but
There's so much shit that's been
I
going on.
think
My thing is,
you can't just look at it from that angle.
Yeah.
You
My-
can't
Nah,
just
they
be like,
need
I don't care
help.
what's going on over
They
there.
need help, but we can't do it right now because we got to help ourselves.
basically, like
Why we can't do it?
when this pandemic and all of that shit popped off, we had to go through legislations and in and out of meetings to see if they gonna give us paper because can't nobody go to work. And then when they do decide to give us something, we wind up going through a government shutdown.
But imagine bombs blowing up in your
No.
buildings getting
But
blown
now
half the
this
bits.
shit jumps off in Russia and they're throwing all this fucking he threw billions of dollars over there.
Nigga, our
Because-
police force was sending ammo and body armor over there on Long Island. The black guy on camera, like, we're sending all this
Cause we not.
pallets. And
Ain't
I'm
no
like,
So
government
get
that,
the
so
fuck
so
outta here.
so we already in it then. At the end of the day,
We're secretly in it because
know what I'm
we're
saying?
not supposed to be helping them. It's
Like-
against our NATO laws, our agreement with them.
We're sending them. We sent them.
We need to go blow them motherfuckers
military
up, bro.
aid. We sent them.
What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I know you. I believe in staying out of shit, but damn, a lot of people dying, bro.
Yo,
they blowing shit up. But imagine that shit happening here. You trying to get escape, and motherfuckers.
I guess that.
And it can happen.
Yeah. Nah, it can't happen.
It can happen.
Not them sending nothing.
Not on this East Coast or the West Coast because Russia's right there.
Not them sending something here.
I'm just saying, like, you never know. You never know, bro. You can't say it can't happen. You never know, bro.
Nah, with the military, I don't think
we got the strongest
anything
military.
goes up in the air.
Oh, I believe that, but you know these motherfuckers might be like behind closed door coming together, saying like we
they supposedly said 9/11. That was the closest they're gonna get with Pearl Harbor.
And that shit was.
That was it.
9/11. That shit was.
Yeah, that shit.
So okay. So look at it from that angle. That can't even happen over here, but. You think it's all right for them to let them just blow shit up over there? What if I had family members over there? Cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever.
Well, look what happened with Libya, Palestine, Beirut, all them places. We didn't help out when we was over there doing dumb shit or they're over there bombing each other. But when it comes to these white people, sorry to say, they go, Americans and their news, go help. You go on right now on Amazon. As soon as you click on your Amazon app, it says right on top, donate to Ukraine. But you don't see that shit when over there in the Middle East, everybody's getting bombed and blown the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They're picking and choosing what they want to do. At the end of the day, that shit don't have nothing to do with us. So at the end of the day, I'm worried about what's going on here.
That's because when you have your business, your non-for-profit, where they donate to in a certain state like Connecticut, you can keep up to 75% of proceeds.
There you go.
So if I was to do it, I can get some money off of it.
If they donate,
but you gotta but you have to be running the nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit, but you still.
But you still make
workers, so you can keep 75% of it. That's why when shit happens, Red Cross steps in, they make all that money.
But was that happening for the Middle East though?
That happens for everybody. Anytime there's a crisis period and they start saying donations, those companies are keeping a lot of that proceeds.
And that's crazy because. You thinking you doing one thing and the next thing is happening.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna capitalize off it. Somebody's getting hurt and you know what I'm saying? Asking for help.
You just got a kind heart and you don't really know what's going on.
So is that similar to like these GoFundMes? Because those are like basically.
Look at these churches.
I look at all of that shit.
Look at the church.
Way.
I don't go to church because of what's going on now.
But not all GoFundMes, because you do have people who do have illness and they poor, they really don't have it, and they trying to just skip. Like I have cancer and I need 15,000.
Some stuff goes to what it's supposed to go to.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like.
No, like put it this way, I've been working at my job, boom, and I've been here a certain amount of years, 15 years, say, okay, and I end up getting the disease or some shit. Now, I can't even work to get a check. You understand? They giving me a fucking workman's comp, and it's like half of what I was making. And, and I'm also going through chemo, and I can't afford the doctor bills.
Yeah.
And, you got some people who just be like, something, we need to GoFundMe for that. Like, I understand that part, but, not everybody's trying to, like, put their hand in the cookie jar. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Your insurance should have something intact for you, or even, like, your life insurance, or sometimes, like, you set certain things up, like, in the event that I can't work, like your bills are
oh yeah, I agree with you, but everybody's not fortunate to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just not in that situation. He just unfortunate to be in that situation. You understand? But I agree with you.
Yeah, but everybody's. You see, you have people that's like, oh, that look at that type of setup as it's a scam or some because of people who actually do that and give it a bad name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now they gotta find some other way. Like, if somebody's gonna do that, they rather make sure like, yo, it's going towards the doctors itself instead of me giving you a go.
I feel like I gotta know you personally. That's how I feel. Like, personally, if I know you, you know what I'm saying? I know you, like, you my friend. Mm-hmm. Like, God forbid anything happen to somebody that's in my circle and they like, yo, I'm sick, and they short of money and they been putting out they savings and they doctor bills and ran up and they need help. And if I know you personally, believe me, I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, do what I can do.
Yeah,
support in any way. You know what I'm saying? Financially, emotionally, like anything, any way. But I understand what you're saying. Like, you make it bad for the other people that be trying to just scam motherfuckers. Like, you trying to donate money to help people in Ukraine. And I never knew the nonprofits could take up to 75%.
But
Yeah, but you said you have to also pay your workers.
But god damn, so you giving them
that's-
25%?
But when you go by percent like that, that's a lot.
That sounds like a lot, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Your work-
A non-profit, that sounds like
Sometimes
a
the
profit to
non-profit
me.
can work itself on the app.
That sound like a profit. Shit.
Hey, we in the wrong minute. Hold
Hold on.
on.
I'm about to
Sound like
say
you
we
done
doing the
turned to
wrong
profit.
We
shit.
gonna do some non-profit in the
Do a
hood.
non-profit
Hold
strip
on.
club. You know what I'm saying?
Non-profit,
I take food
non-profit.
stamps and all that.
You crazy.
But yeah, man, I'm marking that in the back of the computer, so we gotta wait a little bit here. But we about an hour, couple, like 30 minutes, 30 seconds. But yeah, man, Rose, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tell your people in Kansas tune in. I got a bunch of white bitches out there.
Oh, man.
I'm fucking with you, nigga.
I don't discriminate.
I got a bunch of white bitches out there. I'm fucking with you, nigga.
That's my uncle. I fuck with him. But yo, definitely send this to people. You already know I'm Luna Goon. To my left, we got Brother Jay in the building. To my right, you already know who it is.
You got P.
Cool.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
shout out to Social Media House.
Social Media
You know what I mean?
House.
Timeout.
Yo.
Trendy.
Trini, where you
For
at?
real, last time we was up here, I don't think nobody even gave a R.I.P. to DJ K. Slade.
Yeah, Case. Like,
Oh,
Word.
shit. R.I.P. K. Slade. They did it big at Apollo Theater, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. Yeah, they did.
and he was a big voice, definitely.
Definitely.
You as soon as you heard
I didn't know
his
he
voice,
did graffiti.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was
Yeah.
into like, you know, art and all that
That
shit.
was his.
man.
That was his start off.
I think Nas posted on his page a young picture of him when he was slim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, wow. I was like, yo, that's K. Slade. Like, yeah,
Word.
he always gave people an opportunity.
Yeah.
Who was like
He
underground.
reached
trying
out.
to
He
get
reached out to a lot of
Yeah.
people. Like
the underground people who didn't have a shine.
when he got his platform and whatever it was, DJing, the radio, whatever, he definitely looked out.
Yeah.
Like underground artists, he gave them their segment of his show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not everybody did that shit. Like,
Yeah. Word up.
and even
He gave Papoose a chance.
he pretty much played what was like they say you go to Atlanta, you listen to the radio, you sound like you in Atlanta. You
That's
go
K.
to
Slade's
you go
New
to
York.
Cali, you sound like you in Cali. You come up here to New York, you sound like you in Atlanta. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
with K. Slade, though.
Now with K. Slade. K.
Yeah.
Slade playing people from Jersey, from Connecticut, from PA, from New York, like, you know what I'm saying? Like our immediate area.
Yeah, he did give
He
gave
gave
underground artists
everybody a
chance.
shot.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
K.
peace,
K.
K. Slade.
You already know. It's Timeout.
Drama.
And we gonna be in here next week. If you a female that look good, that ain't ratchet, I'm about to try to clip this shit because we need somebody that's a educated female that knows how to present themselves and basically be on the podcast. Because I'm not, like, to be honest, there's some female that I'm not even gonna waste my time and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we definitely gotta have somebody that's gonna be educated and smart and not just talk some dumb shit. But yeah, it's Timeout. We in here next week. You already know. Timeout Podcast, Social Media House, trending. I don't know what the fuck happened to you. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. But yeah, we out. And Marky, good look.
Shout out to
Peace.